Hello everyone, dear viewers. I hope you are well. Today's car is BYD Han. Let's start the presentation without waiting for you. The BYD Han is a full-size executive sedan manufactured by China's BYD Auto since 2020, equipped with a battery electric variant and a plug-in hybrid PHEV variant. It is part of BYD's Dynasty series of passenger cars and takes its name from the Han Dynasty, the first golden age of the Chinese Empire. Build Your Dreams is the beam of the Chinese electric car company, and BYD shows the manufacturing spirit of not only managing its domestic boundaries, but also managing its electric car enterprises on a global scale. Their range is constantly growing. There is a model for almost every class. Still, the BYD brand still lacks a familiar ring. However, if you look at the history of the companies, it is possible to increase their influence on the European and American markets. Back in 2015, BYD had the largest electric car fleet in the world, surpassed only by Nissan and then Tesla. While Musk's company posted an existing 40% increase in sales in 2022, BYD's stunning threefold increase in global sales casts a long shadow over Tesla's numbers. Both BYD and Tesla have their own in-house battery production. However, while Musk's company relies on a variety of lithium-ion cells, BYD is focusing entirely on lithium iron phosphate, LFP technology, for its blade battery. In the range, charging, and consumption section, we look at the pros and cons of each approach. Tesla is also working on new batteries, such as the lithium manganese iron phosphate technology that will be used in the upcoming standard version of the Model 3. Almost 5 long, this classic saloon has an imposing presence and is available in two fully equipped versions with prices starting at $70,805. In Germany, at least, these can be reduced thanks to the ongoing environmental bonus. Magnificent and large, two features that define the BYD Han. With a generous 5 mm length and an impressive 2.3 mm width, this classic four-door saloon makes a significant impression. A true road cruiser. Not quite, because despite its large exterior dimensions, the high-end exudes a sporty style. This is partly due to its relatively low height of just 1.5 meters and a boldly designed front end reminiscent of the KIA EV6. In general, the Chinese luxury car has a subtle respect for familiar designs. Porsche Taycan cues at the rear and a Mustang dash on the C-pillar add to the Han's distinctive character, but ultimately it retains its individuality and convinces with its competent design. Special attention is paid to the headlights, which BYD calls streamers, and the light strip decorating the rear part, making Han a bit wider and sportier at night than during the day. Inside the car, after using the futuristic opening door handles, your attention is immediately drawn to the large central screen and the transmission tunnel, which is quite large for an electric car. Bringing us back to the confident soul, a closer look reveals an extremely refined interior that lives up to the luxury billing. Refined brown, Nappa leather, as far as the eye can see, is harmoniously complemented by beautifully finished, almost black, scratch-resistant imitation wood, a successful color combination that looks even more attractive in the dark, thanks to ambient lighting. While the rich piano lacquer on the front passenger airbag is undeniably stylish, it tends to attract fingerprints and looks best in pristine condition. Of course, there's a small amount of cheap plastic cleverly hidden in the lower parts of the doors and footwells. Aesthetically, BYD Han reflects luxury and elegance. However, the overall appearance suffers from the car's large size. It is safe to say that this car is not an ideal choice for a driving school. Everything is included in BYD Han except Imperial Red and Royal Blue. The car is presented in two versions. Our model is the executive version with a 7,805 watt plus price tag, while the 74,375 Emerald Green edition differs from our test car in only three respects: green velvet and leather upholstery and green carbon trim. Also, in the more expensive version, two inductive smartphone chargers deliver 50 W instead of 15W. The sporty front seats are fully electric and offer lumbar support. Even the backrests of the rear seats can be adjusted electrically. Heating and cooling are available for all four seats. The seat belts in the front are electrically fastened once you buckle them, giving you an added sense of security. For people over 175 centimeters tall, the seats are very comfortable and offer plenty of lateral support. However, shorter people may find the side bolsters uncomfortably close to their upper arms and shoulders. Meanwhile, the panoramic sunroof ticks all the right boxes. The wide opening allows your hair to blow in the wind, while the sunshade protects you from the sun, especially on hot days. BYD don't hold back when it comes to infotainment. For the driver, there is a 12.3-inch TFT instrument display and a head-up display. The central 15.6-inch touchscreen can be rotated for use in portrait or landscape mode. There are also two screens on the back. Rear seat passengers can adjust seat position, sunroof, and ambient lighting, as well as temperature, airflow, and, in fact, the entire infotainment system. Thanks to the two ISOFIX devices in the back, even the youngest passengers can be connected or screened from anywhere in the screen. Two 15W wireless smartphone charging points are conveniently located in the front, one under and in front of the center armrest. There are 4 USB ports on the front and 2 more on the back. The only USB-C port is for front seat passengers. A hotspot, equipped with a standard 4G module, is available to all passengers. So what's missing from the BYD powerhouse? A tow bar and a fairly wide boot. Although the lack of a tow bar is in most cases tolerable for the spacious cabin, the small boot severely limits the car's practicality. Planning a family vacation for 4 or even 5 people becomes difficult with only 410 liters of luggage space. Besides, there is nothing. The shallow compartment under the boot floor doesn't even offer enough space for the charging cable. BYD Han does not save screen space. Unfortunately, this doesn't translate into equally comprehensive help functions. While the car offers emergency brake assist, lane change assist, LCA, rear collision warning, RCW, rear cross-traffic alert, RCTA, and an impressive total of 4 front and 4 rear parking sensors, you won't find the right one. Driving feature. Also, the steering assist tends to be a little nervous and occasionally intervenes suddenly, which can lead to dangerous situations. Intelligent Cruise Control, ICC, offers some improvements, but only when road signs are clear and visibility is good. Adaptive Cruise Control, ACC, on the other hand, is very responsive and sometimes overly cautious when trying to keep up with fast-moving traffic. More customizable settings besides adjusting the distance to the car in front would be nice. In general, these aids are designed to detect potential threats at a very early stage, and while their warnings are mostly useful, they can be turned off. Interestingly, while the BYD Han is impeccably finished, the infotainment system has a slightly unfinished quality in certain aspects. We came across brand new words and fun literal English translations. While the meaning behind this word creation can usually be taken out of context, a premium car should avoid such mistakes. In our test car, voice control only worked in English, and the ability to switch to Android Auto or Apple CarPlay remains difficult, for now, due to the lack of support. Meanwhile, the Dynario sound system is a real treat, allowing residents to relax in their mobile executive chairs surrounded by music. On the other hand, The indicator sounds coming from near the left wing mirror have an almost toy-like quality, which is quite creepy. The range of camera views proves invaluable for maneuvering the car's considerable size, especially when parking. The bird's eye view, complete with transparent mode, is especially useful, and not just to alleviate those pesky roadside encounters. Equipped with an 86 kilowatt battery, the BYD Han does not quite match the battery capacities of its German rivals in the luxury class. In terms of cell chemistry, BYD's Blade battery is based solely on the previously mentioned lithium iron phosphate technology, commonly referred to as LiFePO or LFP. This subset of lithium-ion technology offers special advantages, such as reduced sensitivity to thermal instability and overheating, factors that significantly minimize the risk of fire. It should also deliver a claimed extended lifespan of over 2,000 charge cycles. BYD goes one step further and has the potential of up to 5,000 charging cycles, backed by an 8-year warranty or 160,000 km mileage. BYD Han delivers a convincing performance in terms of range. The extremely low CD value of 0.23 certainly helped. During an extended highway trip, with cruise control set at 125 km/h, energy consumption stabilized at around 17 kWh on 100 km. This is almost identical to the predicted range of 500 km and very close to the WLTP figure of 521 km. With a more relaxed driving style and limited highway use, 600 km in the summer seems possible. In winter, the flight distance can be reduced to 400 km. Thanks to its 2,250 kg weight, the car's handling is not only very firm, but the firm yet comfortable suspension effectively minimizes body roll even in fast corners. However, the Han has a tendency to vibrate over the transverse joints, which can be annoying on long stretches of uneven road, a far cry from the image you might associate with a driver-driven car. The Imperial battleship's 380 kW power is sent to the road via permanent four-wheel drive, although it doesn't have the full power of a Tesla Model 3 or KIA EV6. Still, it's sure to put a smile on the faces of those who have gone through conventional combustion engines. For dedicated electric car enthusiasts, the BYD may feel a little less powerful than its specs suggest. The minimal steering wheel blends well with the safe driving characteristics of the large cabin. Activating sport mode via the switch on the console, the throttle response is noticeably faster, and the 5-meter-long car shows what it can do, providing continuous power up to 180 km/h, electronically limited, of course, and hardly compared to German luxury cars. Amusingly slow, and it's still not bad, especially for an electric car. This approach helps to keep energy consumption within reasonable limits, even at higher speeds. In addition, the pleasantly low level of background noise in the car remains unchanged. Shock, vibration, grinding, or wind noise? Not in this rolling castle. We have come to the end of the video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Share your thoughts in the comments section. See you in the next video. Goodbye.